Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And for my Disney-a-thon, I'm going to be doing a revisited video where I will revisit a film I already viewed, which in this case would be Alice Wonderland. And just so you know folks, this will be my last video for this Disney movie at Marathon. I'm not going to stop making Disney related videos. I'm just going to take a small break until I do my next Disney-a-thon, whenever that may be, I guess. So this will be a rather short video where I just talk about the film itself, even though I've already reviewed it. So I guess let's just dive right in, shall we? Yes, sirree. Through various drafts of the script, many sequences that were presented in the book drifted in and out of the story through the production of the story and the overall movie. However, Walt Disney himself had insisted that the scenes themselves were kept close to those in the novel, since most of the humor itself is in the writing. So it goes into the whole wordplay kind of a thing. So anyway, there was a few deleted scenes that were, of course, were going to be in here, but taken out or changed just slightly, folks. But if you ask me if I was the one behind this movie, I think I would have made it a bit more horror related. Oh yeah, this could so easily fit in the horror genre. I don't know, maybe that's just me, I guess. I tend to like horror films anyway. But that aside, I guess to go along with what I was saying a moment ago, into production, in an effort to retain some of the, I guess, imaginative poems that appeared in the book itself, Walt Disney himself composited some songs with some, I guess you would say, with the aid of some top songwriters to compose music built around the poems themselves to be used in the film itself. Over 30 potential songs were written, and many of them were included in the film itself. So I guess that's a good thing you can say, folks. So in 1939, someone by the name of Frank Churchill was assigned to compose songs, and they were accompanied by a story reel featuring artwork that was done for this. Although none of his songs were actually used in the finished film, there was some melody of a song that was actually used for the other animated film of Peter Pan. So I guess you can say there's some good stuff that came out of it, I guess you can say, overall. But anyway, folks, so the thing is that throughout the theme parks of Walt Disney, there's been costumed versions of Alice, the Mad Hatter, the White Rabbit, and of course several of the other characters will make regular appearances throughout the theme parks and resorts. And of course other characters from the film itself have been featured in the theme parks, which of course is a good thing if you ask me. But anyway, folks, the Alice in Wonderland has also been featured in many parades and shows in the Disney theme parks, including the Main Street Electrical Parade and some other places, of course. So, of course, even though this film was a box office bomb, it did leave somewhat of an impact with lots of people. So, also in regards to video games, in the video game Disney's Villain's Revenge, the Queen of Hearts is one of the villains who tries to tone the ending to her story, where she finally cuts off Alice's head, so to speak. And all other variants attempts to anyway. So of course, some video games will have a character, of course. So I think that's a good thing. The Queen of Hearts is a pretty cool character in a lot of ways, and the cat is pretty cool. So there's lots of memorable characters throughout the entire film. The original author of Alice in Wonderland that this film is based upon had wrote the riddle, "Why is a raven like a writing desk?" as nonsense, since he felt it has no real answer. And that line has appeared in the film, But the thing is that this has not stopped people, despite being repeatedly told that there is no answer, and nor should there be any answer, from trying to convey an actual answer from that. So, of course, brings some intriguing questions and some angles of this for some people, I guess. So I guess that's a good thing because if people are paying attention to the lines, the dialogue, and whatnot. So the writing in this movie is actually quite good. If you ask me, folks, the writing is actually really good. If you ask me. But anyway, in one of the early versions of the script, there was an early idea that involved the cat getting lost in Wonderland and getting turned into the crazy talking cat that's in the film. And then Alice, the cat, the Mad Hatter, and the March Hare were going to a journey climax with Alice arrested by the Queen. And of course, then at the end, the crazy talking cat redeems him or herself and is turned back into a real cat and escaping with Alice for a happy ending. This, of course, was obviously changed, so it still would have been an interesting idea if they actually went through that. This has to be one of my most spoken about animated films that I really like. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, folks. See ya.